And good evening. Welcome to the Highliner Activity Center. We have got doubleheader girls basketball coming away tonight as Valley City getting ready to take on the Oak Grove Grovers. And a pleasant good evening to you. Paul McDonald with you high atop the hack tonight for girls basketball in this Region 1 matchup between Valley City and Oak Grove. First up, of course, we'll have our junior varsity matchup. And Valley City won in the junior varsity game when these two teams played back on the 17th of December. But I'll tell you what, we'll talk a little bit about this during our pregame of the varsity. But this is definitely a different Fargo Oak Grove team than what Valley City saw a month ago when the Highliners won by, what was that final? 56-35 was the final score, winning by 21 points. But before we get to any of that, we have got junior varsity girls, and we'll take a look at the starting lineups. Harper Brunsvold, McCall Johnson, Molly Welsh, Carolyn DeYoung, and Lainey Caspers, the starting lineup for the Grovers. And Valley City, they'll have Sky Nielsen, Kinsey Glant, Kinley Suffolcool, Katie Coca, and Rylan Johnson on the floor here. And there's a shot taken by Suffolcool, and the Highlanders are on the board right off the get-go. 18 seconds gone, 2-0 of Valley City in their home whites with the Highliner blue numerals and lettering and red trim. Underneath off the glass for two. Now the dark numerals on the front and on the back. Bucket there by Carolyn DeYoung. Jumper, baseline. Johnson can't get it to go. Rebound, Grovers. Oak Grove back the other way. Brunsvold across the timeline. Pass up ahead to Welsh. Ball knocked away. It's on the floor. Loose ball picked up by Nielsen. And here come the Highliners. Glant into the front court. Coca for three. Off the mark. The rebound falls right into the hands of Caspers. Into the front court. Top of the key, Welsh, three-pointer, near side. Glass iron too hard on the three-pointer by Johnson. And the Highlanders with the rebound come back to the way with Tara Glant. Across the logo, far side, Suffolcool. Back up top to Glant. Glant here near side, Coca. Coca goes up top to Glant. Pass in the lane. Nielsen, Coca, left wing three, good. Katie Coca knocks down the triple from the left wing. Highlanders with a 5-2 advantage. 90 seconds gone, first quarter. In the backcourt, up ahead, Johnson. Up to Caspers. On the far wing, Brunsvold. Brunsvold baseline, scoop shot. And partially deflected there by Nielsen. They get the rebound to the Grovers. Shot, long range three. Johnson doesn't go. Nielsen clears off the board. Here come the Highliners back to the way. Coca gives off to Johnson. Ryland, shot blocked. Rebound grabbed there by DeYoung. Now back the other way. Here go the Grovers trailing by three. Caspers goes up top. Three-pointer from there by Laney. Can't get it to Paul. Another rebound for Nielsen. 5-2 Valley City. 5:45 here in the first quarter. Suffolcool to Glant. To Coca. Back up top. Glant. Suffolcool. Baseline Johnson right side. Entry pass Nielsen. Goes up strong. Shot doesn't fall. The rebound grab by Johnson. Down court pass Caspers. Grabbed on the far wing. Brunsvold for three. Airball. And saved in bounds. Nicely done there by Welsh. And right into the hands to Johnson. Her left hand in the lane. Off the glass for two. Molly Welsh with the two. And it's a 5-4 Highliner advantage as we approach the 5-minute mark. On the wing, Nielsen just off the left elbow. 15-footer, too hard. Long rebound grab by Brunsvold. She'll start up the floor. Brunsvold cross-court pass intended for Welsh. Knocked away. Nielsen comes up with a loose ball. Up top to Glant. Glant goes up to Suffolcool. Suffolcool right-hand dribble. Stop, pop, 19-footer. Front rim, back side rim, and off. Johnson with the rebound. Down court, Caspers to Brunsvold. Brunsvold dribble drive. Working there against Glant. Rolls away from Brunsvold and out of bounds. And the turnover gives the ball back over to Valley City. Aiden Jacobson, Avery Thorsgaard, Matt Brandvold, our officials here tonight. Mariah Freeze now checks in the lineup for Valley City. Highliners on top, 5-4. 4.5 minutes to go first quarter. Coca to Johnson, right baseline. Back to Coca. A little floater, can't go. Johnson clears out the rebound and back the other way. Kaspers for the Grovers into the front court. Welsh. Welsh near side, goes down low. Kicking it out to Young on the wing. Jumper good on the long jumper there by Brantner. It was a 3-ball. So Sylvia Brantner knocks down the 3 and a 7-5 lead for the Grovers. That is Sylvie. Runner, shot, Suffolk, good. Kinley Suffolk now with 4. We are tied at 7. We've had 1 lead change and now 1 tie. On the wing, Brantner, top of the key. Johnson. McCall takes 1 dribble. Kaspers tries to go down low for DeYoung. Loose ball stolen by Sepulcul. Kinley into the front court. Far side freeze. Right wing, top of the key to Sepulcul as she directs traffic. Ball knocked away by Welsh. Grabbed there by Sepulcul as she regains control. Nora Peterson now in the lineup for Valley City. And Taylor Euchre checks in for the Grovers. Euchre had a 3-pointer in the varsity game when those 2 teams played in December. Dribble drive, Sepulcul. Underneath, intended for Peterson, wide and out of bounds, and the turnover gives the ball back over to the Grovers. Brunswold coming into the lineup. And also coming in is Addie Hunt. Brunswold will bring the ball up the floor. The 5'6" freshman. Harper across the timeline. Pass here near side to Brantner. She'll go back up top to Johnson. Hunt pass inside, too high for Euchre. Into the hands of Peterson off the steal. Now to Sepulcul. Into the front court, swings far side, Coca. Coca into the corner, Peterson. Down low, Johnson. Back to wing, Coca. Top of the key, Sepulcul for 3. Boom! Good ball movement there by the Highliners. Sepulcul's got a 3-pointer, and Valley City takes a 10-7 lead with our second lead change. Brunswold in the front court. Now Brantner back up top of the key. Brunswold. We've had 2 lead changes and a tie here in the first quarter. 2:25 remaining. And Brunswold trying to drive through a double team. Foul called. That foul's going to go on Ryland Johnson. Will be number 1 on Ryland. First team foul. Bryn Leak in. Glant back in for Valley City. Brunswold with the inbounds up baseline near side. Bounce pass into Euchre. Euchre. It's in down low. Ball knocked away by Peterson and grabbed by Brunswold. Reverse layup. No. Freeze clears off the rebound for Valley City. Here comes Glant into the front court. Peterson pass down low. Johnson up and rolls off. Backside rebound Leak over on the wing. 3-pointer Freeze off the rim. It rolls off and Euchre gets the rebound and back to the way the Grovers come with McCall Johnson. In the front court, right hand hit by dribble. Stops on the wing. Right on the arc. Hands it off to Brantner. Brantner crossover dribble. Back up top to Johnson. She'll go far side. Down low pass, Euchre. Johnson, 3-pointer from there. Short front rim, bounces off. Rebound went off of Brunswold, I believe. Yes. Valley City ball. 1:41 to go in the quarter. Ellie Zuger will check in here for the Grovers. Back in, Carolyn DeYoung. Freeze up top to Glant. Glant back to Freeze. Ball knocked away. Nora gets it. Left alone in the wing into the corner. Peterson. Nora gets it back off to Freeze. Nora goes up top to Glant. Glant right hand hip high. Crossover to the left hand. Step back. 3-pointer left wing. Rims out. Rolled through. No, but Freeze there and grabs the rebound. Her second. Now to Leak. Leak up to the lane. Up top to Glant. Over to Freeze. Mariah back into the corner. Here's Peterson for 3. Again, rattles in and out. Can't get it to go. DeYoung rebounds. Off the other side. Hunt gets it up ahead. Into the front court comes Zuger. Zuger skip pass here near wing. Brunswold. Brunswold on the right wing. Right of the lane. Up top. Euchre for 3. Good. Off the glass. A 3-ball there by Taylor Euchre. As I mentioned, she had a 3-pointer in the varsity game when these two teams played back on the 17th of December. Here's Leak for three. That's too hard off the back iron. Freeze hustles after the rebound, grabs her third. We're tied 10-10, our second tie here in the first quarter. Down low, Johnson on the putback for two. Ryland Johnson with her first two. Well, that one must have been a two-pointer. They're saying it's 12-9. So they must have given a two on that Euchre jumper. 12-9 Valley City. On the far wing, Hunt, Euchre. Up top, three-pointer, blocked there. Zuger's shot was partially blocked. Peterson to Glant, 1 second, heave-hoeing it, and off the mark as the horn sounds for the first quarter. So your score at the end of one quarter of play in our junior varsity game. It's Valley City 12 and Oak Grove 9. We're back with more Highliner girls basketball from the HAC on the Highliner Activity Network. Highliner ball to start things here in quarter number two. Valley City up 12-9. Three-pointer by Coca. Far side doesn't go. Euchre has the rebound fall into her lap. Out in front, Brunsvold. Pass down to DeYoung. Off her hands and out of bounds. And the ball goes back over to Valley City. 7 points from the McKinley Suffolk in that first half to lead the way for Valley City in that first quarter. Sylvie Brentner with a three ball. Near side, Suffolk stops left of the lane. Through the lane pass, Coca goes down low. Byerly and Sarah is fouled from behind. She'll go to the free throw line. Euchre going to pick up the personal foul. That'll be her first. First team of the quarter. Sarah Byerly shooting two. First one off the mark. Byerly, the freshman. Benson sends number two. Short. Rebound, DeYoung has it for the Grovers. Her outlet intended for Casper's knocked away and then stolen in by Suffolk. Lobs it over to Coca. In the lane, Byerly. No, but Peterson's shot comes up a little bit short. And the rebound taken down by Welsh. And back to the way come the Grovers. Down court pass again for DeYoung, too far and out of bounds. So they're trying to get ahead of the pack. And the passing just not there. Another turnover on Oak Grove. The ball goes back over to Valley City. 7:21 here in the second quarter. Highliners on top, 12-9. Near side, Suffolk. Pass, far wing, Coca. Baseline, Peterson to Coca. Back up top to Lake. Bounce pass near side, Suffolk. Into the lane. Pass knocked away, but Coca gets it out to Lake. Lake bounces it back to Coca. Dribble drive, teardrop from the baseline, no. Peterson put back, no. Byerly inside, top of the key. Leak for three, count it. Offensive rebounding help there, and Lake is the benefactor and knocks down the three-pointer. Highliners their biggest lead at a half dozen, 15-9. 6:44 to go in this second quarter. Euchre, top of the key now for the Grovers. Near side, Brunsvold. She'll work it up now top of the key, over to Welsh. Welsh quickly retrieves. Pass here near side to Euchre. Back to Welch, back to Euchre, three-pointer, off the mark. Backside rebound, DeYoung up for two. Carolyn DeYoung now with four. And it's a 15-11 Valley City lead. Suffolk runner in the lane, doesn't go. Rebound, Byerly, good, count it, she's fouled. And Sarah will get a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Now Foul is going to be on Euchre. That'll be number 2 on Taylor. Second team foul. And now Byerly at the line for the and one. Too hard. Rebound grabbed by Welsh. Molly back the other way. Left-hand dribble comes across the logo, far side. Picked up the dribble. Pass stolen by Peterson. But right in the hands of Welsh. Peterson gets it back. Bounces it off the Leak. Leak into the front court all the way in. Layup good. That one was all started by Nora Peterson's hustle. And 5 now for Bryn Leak. Highliners by 19-11. 8-point advantage, biggest of the game. Far side Coca. Stop, pop off the turnover. Shot. Barely draws iron. Peterson saves it to Suffolk. Leak top of the key for 3. Line drive 3 is good by Bryn Leak. Her second 3 of the quarter. She's got 8. Highliners up 22-11. And we've got a timeout taken, a 30-second timeout taken by Oak Grove and Emily Johnson. We'll step aside. 5:23 to go. Second quarter, 22-11 advantage to the Highliners. This is Highliners girls basketball on the Hack, from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Oak Grove ball as we come out of the timeout with 5:23 remaining here in the second quarter. 22-11, Valley City with the 11-pointed lead. Here's Welsh, lost the handle of the pass and into the hands of Suffolk. Kinley with the steal. Behind the back dribble comes across the logo. Stopped at the free throw line. Up she traveled. She kind of hesitated. A little double dribble there by Kinley. The ball goes back over to the Grovers. Maroon tops with the white numerals and lettering for the true JVers. Those that play varsity as well have the black numerals and lettering trimmed in white. Pass front court, Brunswold. There's the steal. Leak, Coca to Freeze. Mariah, layup, good. First 2 for Mariah Freeze and the Highliners. After a 10-9 early first quarter, now on a 14-2 run. Ball knocked away from behind and out of bounds. It will stay with the Grovers. Grovers with the inbound, brought in by Brentner. Into the backcourt, Caspers. Pass in the lane, DeYoung. Goes up strong with the left hand for 2. Carolyn DeYoung with 4 1/4, 6 in the game. That slows down the Highliners a little bit, 24-13. On the wing, Freeze, top of the key Leak. She's got the hot hand. Back to Freeze to Coca. Three-pointer, right corner, air ball. Backside rebound, Freeze there, grabs her 4th. Off to Suffolk. Nice pass, Leak. Underneath baseline, layup, no. Rebound, Freeze, up, good. Mariah Freeze, 5 rebounds, and now has 4 points. Highliners up by Baker's dozen. Steal by Coca. Gets it over to Leak. Tried to get it back to Coca. Was knocked away by Caspers out of bounds. And it will stay with Valley City. That'll bring Addie Hunt back into the lineup, but not before a timeout is taken by Valley City. It is a 30-second timeout with 4:08 remaining here in quarter number 2. Highliners leading 26-13. Bob McDonald with you here tonight, here from the Highliner Activities Center. Ray Nelson, camera operator and technical director here tonight. Glad you could be with us on this Thursday evening. What is going to be a busy next few weeks, at least next week plus for us here on the Highliner Activity Network. Girls basketball tonight, boys basketball tomorrow and Saturday afternoon, wrestling Monday night, boys and girls basketball doubleheader on Tuesday, and girls basketball again next Thursday. So it is going to be a busy next week for us here on the Hack. There's a nice inbound by Suffolk. Picks up the assist and the easy bucket for Freeze. She's got 6. Mariah coming back off that hyperextended knee injury that was suffered, ironically enough, against Oak Grove. This is her second game back. Brunswold runner shot no. Rebound grab by Freeze. She's got 6. You can tell she's glad to be back on the floor. There's a layup up by Johnson off the Coca assist for 2. Highliners, they are firing on all pistons right now. 30-13, Valley City near steal by Coca out of bounds. It is a 20-4 run right now for the Highliners since that long 2 by Euchre made it 10-9. Inbounds on the baseline. Highliners in the 2-on-2. Inbounds. Stolen by Leak. Gets it off to Suffolk. Little wide, but cover their Freeze. Dribble drive in the lane. No, but Mariah will go to the free throw line and throw a couple of tosses. That foul's going to be called on Harper Brunswold. It'll be her first, 3rd team. Mariah Freeze at the line. 6 points, 6 rebounds. And she's got the first. Kind of an awkward injury when they played back in December. Sky Nielsen was falling after she was fouled and fell on the foot and knee area of Freeze. Caused a little bit of an injury. Mariah was out for a couple of weeks, but came back against Lisbon, and now looks like she's in full force tonight. There's a steal by Leak. Back to the way for the Highlanders. Suffolk. Left wing, top of the key, Leak. Bounce past the Freeze. Into the corner, Coca. Right side, Freeze to Leak. Top of the key, right-hand dribble, circles around right. Free throw line extended. Back to the far wing. Freeze to Suffolk. Pass to Coca. Back off, just off the free throw, the elbow there by Johnson. Shot doesn't fall. Suffolk grabs the rebound. Kinley will reset the offense. A fresh 30, 35. Driving baseline Leak. Johnson. Off to Suffolk. Driving through the lane. Scoop shot. No, too hard. Euchre gets the rebound for the Grovers. Gets it to Brunswold and back to the way come the Fargo Grove Grovers. Bounce pass into the corner. Long jumper off the baseline there by Brantner. Doesn't go. Backside rebound Hunt. Over to DeYoung. Her jumper bounces up and through. Carolyn DeYoung with 6 in the quarter, 8 for the game. 31-15, Valley City. Up top, Leak. Far side to Suffolk. Back up top to Leak. And now Freeze. Suffolk, ball knocked away. Freeze there. Right in front of the Grover bench. Up top to Suffolk. Johnson. Suffolk, Freeze. Right corner, 3. Count it. Mariah Freeze with 9 in the quarter and for the game. Valley City up 34-15. Their biggest lead of this ball game, which was at one time 10-9. There's a near steal, and it is a steal. Johnson, Freeze. Freeze down court. Coca, layup good. 5 for Coca as they add to that lead. 36-15, Valley City, Brunswold. Inside, baby hook there by DeYoung, doesn't go. Freeze grabs her 7th rebound. Sky Nielsen started the game, played a little bit in that first quarter. Of course, limited with quarters and so forth, and you know she's going to get 4 in the varsity game. Here's Coca. Freeze, 3-pointer left side. Good! Mariah Freeze knocks down the triple, and she has got to go on tonight. 12 all here in the second quarter. 13, pardon me. Brunswold to Brantner. Brantner at the half court. Now comes across. Knocked away from behind by Leak over to their own bench, and it will stay with Valley City, or stay with Oak Grove. In come Byerly and Peterson for Valley City. Welsh, the Caspers, and Zuger back in for the Grovers. DeYoung lobbing it in, overshoots everybody. Leak grabs it on the backside, and the turnover gives the ball back to Valley City. In the front court to Coca. Right side, skip pass in the lane. Byerly, shot no. Peterson can't control the rebound. Grabbed there by Caspers, and here come the Grovers. Caspers pass down court. Welch, left wing. Backs up. Watch there by Johnson. Top of the key to Euchre. Euchre with the right-hand dribble, backing up a little bit. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. We got little liners coming up here at halftime. And that air ball shot goes out of bounds. It'll be Valley City ball with 21.2 seconds to go. Little Liners going to be playing here at halftime and be part of the introduction for the varsity game tonight. Peterson, Byerly, Peterson from 18, overshoots everything. Rebound grab by Welch, outlet stolen by Leak. She's tripped up, hits the deck hard, and she'll go to the line. Actually, no, that's only the fourth team foul. That one will go against Welsh. That'll be Molly's first, fourth team. So 9.8 seconds to go. Inbounds on the baseline. Leak will bring it in. Try to go in the corner. Welsh with the steal. Molly starts up the floor. All the way across the timeline. Picked up loose ball by Caspers. 2 second. 1 second. And will they get a shot off? They do, but it does not go in too long off the heel. So your score at halftime. Big second quarter for Valley City. 27 points in the quarter. It is Valley City 39 and Oak Grove 15. Back with our halftime. This is Highliner girls basketball from the HAC on the Highliner Activity Network. Bob McDonald back with you here at the HAC as we enjoy the Little Liners out there playing here. They had a couple of baskets and a couple of roars from the crowd here. The Little Liners. Looks like we got Matt Jorson and Josh Legine as the coaches, along with Kenna Glant. And these got to be probably first or second graders. Just fathoming a guess. And they're going to be part of the starting lineup, too, with the varsity. So they'll get the spotlight and everything tonight. Should be fun for the Little Liners. get a chance to play here on the big floor. Ooh, it's a scrum. And the ball is loose. And it is picked up by the Little Liners. And again, this is boys and girls. And again, ages, I want to say this is probably first, second grade, maybe even kindergarten. There's a shot, no, misfired. And watching Mr. Legine down there, it's like herding cats trying to get him to there is it's not 5-on-5. It's as many as you can get on the floor, but they do have different colored jerseys. Loose ball on the ground. Ooh, they're going to get a whistle. We need a tie-up before someone gets thrown to the ground. There we go. And they usually play for about 5-6 minutes. At the 3-minute mark, they stop the clock so the teams get a warm-up. Matter of fact, some of the varsity girls are sitting here enjoying it. Oak Grove never went to the locker room. They're just standing and huddling at the bench. Let's take a look at our first half scoring. This one for the Grovers. Carolyn DeYoung with 8 points to lead the way. Sylvia Brantner with a 3-pointer. 2 from Taylor Euchre. And Molly Welsh with 2 points in that first half. They had 9 in the first quarter and 6 in the second. Valley City, they're led by Mariah Fries with 13. Bryn Leak has 8, 7 from Kinley Suffolcool. 5 from Katie Coca, 4 from Rylan Johnson, and 2 from Sarah Byerly, with a total of 39, 12 in the first quarter, and a 27 in the second quarter. Let's look at your numbers here, and also Mariah Free, she's got 7 rebounds through the first half. Kinley Suffolcool, Katie Coca, each with 3 assists, leading the way for Valley City. We are at the half, our junior varsity game, the Highliners and Grovers. Varsity game coming up here. Another roar to the crowd as a basket's made. I think the fans are getting into this more than the kids are. Again, we'll have our varsity game scheduled for 7 o'clock tonight. And it looks like we're going to be right on target for that 7 o'clock start time. He's going to dribble. He probably will play football, too. He likes to run with the ball. But Highliners, again, a busy week coming up here after tonight. Valley City, we've got basketball coming up here Friday and Saturday. As the Highliner boys will have Killdeer on Friday, Beulah on Saturday, while the girls are on the road at Beulah on Saturday. Then next week, on Monday night, the 27th, wrestling against Grand Forks Red River here at the Hack. And then on Tuesday, it's a boys and girls doubleheader with Wahpeton in town. The girls at 6, the boys at 7:30. And then on Thursday, the 30th, it is the girls taking on Kindred. That'll be a big one as the Vikings, the lone team to knock off Valley City in the region so far. And that'll be a junior varsity game Thursday, the 30th. And the boys on Friday night, they're going to be on the road at Central Cass. So we're going to have games tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday afternoon, Monday night wrestling, and then again games Tuesday and Thursday. So a busy next couple of weeks for us here on the Highliner Activity Network. And of course, we'll sandwich in there Coach's Corner. We talked with Coach Jim McDaniel today about his team coming off that 1-1 Devils Lake shootout, and then opened up Monday night in a big win against Oak Grove as they open up Region 1 play with a victory over the Grovers 75-68 on the road to start play in Region 1. Well, we are going to wait for the Little Liners to wrap things up and get off the floor. Then we'll have our warm-up and get ready for the start of the second half. It's Valley City and Oak Grove girls basketball coming up. The second half on the Highliner Activity Network. Bob McDonald back with you here at the Hack. Ray Nelson, camera operator, technical director here on the Highlander Activity Network. Girls basketball doubleheader. Game 1 is our junior varsity game, Valley City and Oak Grove. Glant, Nielsen, Fries, Peterson, and Ryland Johnson, the 5 and the 4 for Valley City to start things here in the second half. It'll be McCall Johnson, Harper Brunsvold, Molly Welsh, Sylvie Brantner, and Carolyn DeYoung, the 5 and the 4 for the Grovers. There's a near and steal by Fries. Finally controls the ball. Gets it off to Glant. Glant up ahead to Peterson. Peterson inside Johnson. Shot blocked from behind. She gets it back. Onto the wing. Fries. Top of the key. Glant for 3. Rolls it in. Kinsley Glant knocks down the three-pointer from the top of the key. There's a steal by Nielsen. And then tries to outlet it. We have a whistle and a foul. That foul going to be called on Welsh. Molly will pick up her first team of the quarter. 42-15 Valley City. 34 seconds gone here in the quarter. Inbounds to Nielsen. Peterson for 3, left side, front rim. And the rebound grabbed by Johnson, and back the other way come the Grovers. Brunsvold into the front court. Left-hand dribble, working it knee high. Back up top. Johnson near side, Brantner. Brantner driving in the lane, kicks it off to Welsh. She'll take the three-pointer, barely draws iron. Fries clears off the rebound for Mariah. That is her 8th. Down court, Peterson. Noah off the glass, no. Rebound on the floor. Nobody's got possession. Now we've got a tie-up. Possession to Valley City. The Highlanders will get possession with 6:50 to go here, third quarter. Glant will trigger the inbounds. Lobbing it up top. Nielsen, Fries, thought about it, doesn't pull the trigger. Peterson, Nielsen to Glant. Glant, far side. Back up top. To Fries, to Glant. 7 on the shot clock. Up top, Nielsen. Nielsen driving left in the lane. Gets it off to Glant for 3. Good! Nielsen kicked it out. Shot clock winding down. Kinsey Glant knocks down her second 3 of the quarter. She has 6. 45-15 Valley City. Glant with the steal. She's got Fries with her. Gets it over to Mariah. Layup. Good. Glant on the assist. Fries now with 15. And the Highlanders off to a good start. 8-0 run to start the third quarter. Along the near side, Brantner comes across the timeline. Brantner then is fouled by Glant. That'll be the first on Kinsley. Well, on the PrepGirlsHoops.com recruiting website, Kinsey Glant ranked number 7 in Class A as far as point guards in the state. It's not bad. Now for the freshman class. For those that are graduating in 2028, so as far as freshmen are concerned, she is ranked 7th for point guards in North Dakota in Class A. There's a rebound on cue by Glant. She'll start up the floor, pass down to Nielsen. Layup is no, but that will send Sky Nielsen to the free throw line. Nielsen will get a chance to score. Foul called there on DeYoung. That'll be her first, second team. And Sky Nielsen at the line, shooting 2. Free throw? No, too hard. Sky with an assist, a couple of rebounds, looking to score for the first time. Second free throw by the right-hander is on the way. Back iron too hard. Loose rebound. Grabbed by Ryland Johnson, or had it. Got it to Nielsen. Now to Fries. Fries wants baseline, and as the ball knocked away, out of bounds, it'll stay with the Highlanders. Valley City ball with 5:34 to go third quarter. Highlanders up 47-15. Fries with the inbounds. Lobbed it up top, Peterson. Nora tips it off to Glant. Glant near side, Fries. Fries, three-pointer from the right wing. Good! Mariah Fries, 5 in the quarter, 18 for the game. 50-15 Valley City. An 11-0 run to start the third quarter. Welsh on the far wing. Goes down low. Johnson has the ball stripped as Ryland Johnson tried to strip it from McCall Johnson. We've got a foul called probably on Nielsen, I'm guessing. It is on Sky. That'll be her first. Second team. McCall Johnson to the line, shooting 2. First one up. No. Another free throw by the righty. Or the left-hander, pardon me. McCall's left-handed free throw. Too hard again. Peterson with the rebound for Valley City. Off to Glant. Glant now into the front court. Up top, Nielsen. Back to Glant. Glant crossover to the right hand. Inside the arc, Johnson right side. Nielsen back to Johnson. 19-footer. It's off the rim. Peterson goes for the rebound. Went off the hands of Nora, not out of bounds. And she was battling McCall Johnson. It will be a Highliner ball, or the Grover's ball. Byerly in. Leak in. Coca in for Valley City. Same 5 on the floor. Actually, Ellie Zuger now checks in the lineup here for the Grovers. Brunsvold up top. DeYoung inside. Turnaround shot, Welsh off the rim. Rebound, Byerly. Sarah outlets it to Coca. Now to Glant, to Coca. Up top, Glant. And she is fouled. Zuger is going to pick up the personal, her first. Third team foul of the quarter. So the inbound here near sideline by Katie Coca. Brought in. Johnson. Entry pass, Byerly. Fouled from behind by DeYoung. Carolyn will pick up her second. Fourth team foul. And checking in will be Emmy Williams into the lineup now for the Grovers. Johnson, Coca for 3, front rim. Get it to Joe. And the rebound is controlled by Brunsvold for Oak Grove. Down court, Welsh. Welsh right side. Watched there by Leak, and then dribbles it. Leak knocked it away. Inbounds brought in to Brunsvold. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. It will stay with Oak Grove. On the far side, Harper Brunsvold to bring it in. Inbound it to Williams. Williams turns, goes back behind. Zuger. Right of the lane. Zuger on the wing. Wants to go baseline, cut off there, lost ball, stolen, Leak. Leak gets it off to Glant. Glant pass down court to Coca. Coca with the cutter to Byerly. Back up top to Glant, 3-pointer from there, air ball. And out of bounds, it will be Oak Grove ball. So the Grovers will bring the ball up the floor with 3:30 remaining here, third quarter. Valley City on top, 50-15. And we turn over, the ball goes back to Valley City. Nora Peterson in the lineup, and Ryland Johnson will sit down. Up top to Coca. Down low, intended for Byerly, and off Byerly's hands and out of bounds. And the ball goes back over to Oak Grove. Here's a runner in the lane by Welsh is good. Molly Welsh now with 4 with the runner inside. First field goal for Oak Grove here in the quarter with 2:53 remaining of the third quarter. Here's a long jumper by Coca, good, long 2. Coca now with 7. 52-17 Valley City. Here to the near side, tie up with Leak and Brunsvold. Leak now with the steal, gets it off to Coca. Coca down the floor, ball knocked away there by Zuger out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley City. Highlander ball. 2:23 remaining here in this third quarter. Inbounds, Glant brings it up top to Byerly. Near side, Coca. Coca gives it off to Byerly. Byerly to Glant. Glant crossover left hand. Left of the lane to Byerly. Leak back onto the wing to Glant. Glant to the her floater with the right hand. Does not get it to fall, but she will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 free throws. That foul going to be on Molly Welsh. Will be her third. 15 foul the quarter. So Glant at the line, shooting 2. First time at the line in the game. 6 points. And still has 6, misses that one. 5 fresh faces coming in here for the Grovers. Brenna Vesey coming in. Sylvie Brantner, Taylor Euchre, Addie Hunt, and I want to say Carolyn DeYoung also. There's the free throw good. The second one by Glant. 7 for Glant, all in the quarter. That is McCall Johnson that actually was the 5th Grover that came back in. Here the Highlanders off the loose ball into the front court, Glant. Near side, Peterson tried to go back to Glant, right through to Coca. Far corner, Glant dribbling in left of the lane, gets it off to Byerly. Byerly on the wing to Glant. 1:38 remaining here, third quarter. Highlanders up 53-17. Leak up top, dribbling in, bounce pass, nice pass to Byerly for the easy 2. Bryn Leak with a nice assist. Byerly with the bucket, she's got 4. 55-17, Valley City. Far side, Johnson, three-pointer, right half. Air ball backside rebound to Leak. And Bryn starts up the floor. Gets it up top of the key to Glant. Glant, far corner, Peterson. Back to Coca. Driving in left of the lane, shot up over the backboard and out of play. It will be Grover ball. So the Grovers will bring the ball up the floor. The final 50 seconds in the third quarter. Through the lane, Euchre. Double team there. Onto the wing. Hunt. Addie right on the arc. Back to Euchre. Just off the left elbow. Long jumper Johnson. Back iron too strong. Rebound grab by Hunt. She'll take the runner with the right hand. Nope. A rebound is Euchre. Took it away from Coca. She hits the deck. Lost the ball. Leak picks it up. Gets it off to Glant. Glant now starts into the front court. Glant near side to Coca. Past the arc. Right wing. Up top to Glant. Glant dribbling in just off the left elbow. Goes top of the key. Peterson. Her entry pass knocked away, but Byerly got it back. Sarah gives it back to a cutting Coca from the baseline. Off the mark. A rebound. Brantner can't quite save it. Saved to Glant. Glant to Byerly. Over to Peterson. Layup no, too hard there. And that goes out of bounds. It'll be Oak Grove ball. 0.3 of a second to go here in the third quarter. 55-17, Valley City. Inbounds comes in, and that will do it for our third quarter. Another strong quarter for Valley City as they outscored the Grovers 16-2 in that quarter and lead 55-17. We've got the fourth quarter and running clock coming up here. 55-17 Highlanders lead. Junior varsity basketball back with more from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. as we start the fourth quarter. Grover's with the ball, 55-17. And again, we'll have running clock here in the fourth quarter, so we are going to be right on time for our varsity game tonight. Scheduled to start 7 o'clock. Down low, shot comes up a little bit short there for Vesey. The rebound, Suffolk takes it right away. Kinley starts up the floor. Right-hand dribble, pass ahead to Coca. Coca right of the lane to the cutter. Johnson up top to Suffolk. Back here near side to Coca. Coca entry pass to Johnson, knocked away. Riley gets it back, got it to Coca. Over to Peterson, three-pointer from there. Off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Jaspers up ahead. Euchre, layup blocked from behind. Nora Peterson and Mariah Freeze hustling down the floor defensively. And one or both got their hand on that one and knocked it out of bounds. But a foul called. I did not see who. I'm going to think that one's going to be on Freeze. She's the one that looked disgruntled after the play. Euchre at the line, shooting 2, gets the first. Taylor has 3 points. Free throw up and too hard off the back iron. Sepulcool, she blocks out, gets the rebound. Kinley brings it up the floor. Pass here to Peterson. Peterson up top to Freeze. Freeze 18 in the first 3 quarters. Right on the right elbow. Up top to Coca. Coca back off the Freeze. Far corner, Sepulcool. Kinley, one dribble, entry pass. Johnson, Peterson. Freeze lines it up, doesn't shoot. Gets into the cutter, Sepulcool through the lane. No, but a foul called. And Kinley will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Now, foul going to be called on the Grovers. Second team foul. Free throw, good. I would say McCall Johnson is the one that's going to get the personal. Sepulcool with another free throw. She's got 8 points. And still has 8. That one doesn't touch anything, goes out of bounds. That foul was on McCall Johnson, her first. First of the quarter. 6:25 to go. I guess we will have running clock, but not during free throws. As soon as the shooter gets the ball from the official, the clock stops. Johnson, far wing. Watched there by Johnson. It's Johnson, and both were number 11. A shampoo commercial in there somewhere. On the baseline, Johnson to Euchre. High arcing three-pointer. Grazes the glass, can't get it to go. Caspers with the rebound. Up top. And we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow to Oak Grove. The Grovers will trigger the inbounds here on the baseline. 5:45, clock ticking here in the fourth quarter. Highlanders up 56-18. We were tied at 7. That was it. Caspers goes down low, shot by Vesey, no. Rebound grab by Freeze, and she starts up the floor. 9th rebound, and give her 20 points with a layup. 58-18, Valley City. Freeze now, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 20 points. All the way down, Caspers, her shot off the glass, no. Euchre rebound back up, and good. Taylor Euchre, 3 in the quarter, 5 for the game. And all that scoring here in the second half. Or all that scoring here in the quarter. 58-20. Stop, pop, three-pointer Hunt. No, Euchre rebound, good. Euchre with 5 in the quarter. 58-22, and a sub timeout there for Coach Emily Johnson. Glant, Byerly, and Leak in for Valley City. Welsh and Brunsvold. And Emmy Williams in for the Grovers. 4:39 to go here in quarter number 3, or quarter number 4. Highlanders up 58-22. Up top to Freeze. Far side Johnson. Down low, Byerly backs her way in. Back up top to Leak. Leak off to Freeze. Freeze near side, Glant. Glant starts baseline, dribbles it off, and they're going to say it was touched by Brunsvold. So they'll stay with the Grovers. as we approach the halfway mark here in this fourth quarter. Valley City up 58-22. Here's Freeze behind the arc on the wing. Glant again wants baseline. Cut up there by Brunsville. Off the Freeze. 4 on the shot clock. 3 seconds. 2 second. Leak cutting to the basket. Layup no. Rebound. Jump ball. Possession of Valley City. Again, the Highlanders tied it at 7. Then went up 10-7 on a three-pointer by Coca. Euchre hit a long two to make it 10-9, and Valley City then went on a long run in that quarter, in that second quarter, to take control of the game. Shot by Glant, no. Ryland Johnson rebound. When she tried to pass it inside, she was fouled. That foul is going to be called against Williams, her first. Team's third of the quarter. Brunsvold, Welsh, Johnson out. Euchre back in. Zucker back in. Zuger. Here's Glant, top of the key for Valley City. Tried to pass it into Freeze, and Freeze points at herself. Said, yep, I should have cut harder at the basket. I wasn't where I was supposed to be. So the ball turned over, and it goes back over to Oak Grove with 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Highlanders will pick up the W tonight in this JV game. On the wing, Bessie, right side, watched here by Freeze. Worked into the corner, having a little difficulty. Got it to Euchre. Euchre tried to get it through a cutter, knocked away by Leak. Leak holding off the defender with one arm, dribbling with the other. Got it off to Byerly, who gets it ahead. Into the front court, Freeze to Glant. Glant on the logo. In the front court, cutter, a little high for Johnson. Riley got it back, got it to Byerly. Back up top to Freeze. Skip past Leak. Right of the lane, picked up the dribble. Top of the key to Freeze. Far side, Johnson. Entry for Byerly. Ball knocked away and stolen. Brantner back to the way, now for the Grovers. Into the front court, left-hand dribble, left of the lane. Shot up off for Williams, a little too hard. Leak controls the rebound. And here come the Highlanders again. Glant into the front court. Far side, Freeze. Up top, Johnson. Back to Freeze. To Glant. Freeze. Dribbles into the corner. Passes inside to Leak. Lost the dribble. Regains it. Pass stolen. Back to the way. Off the steal. Zuger. Zuger all the way down. Bounce pass. Brantner on the baseline. Brantner gets it over to Williams, or to Bessie. Her shot, no. Rebound grab there by Freeze, and she's got a double-double. 20 points, 10 rebounds. Here's Glant in the front court. Near side, Johnson. Into the corner, Leak. Entry pass. Freeze, shot up, rolls off. Rebound back up by Byerly, no. Freeze with the rebound put back, no. And now finally, Oak Grove will control and bring it up the floor with Zuger. 40 seconds remaining here, fourth quarter. Highlanders up 58-22. Pass on the wing. Bessie, Euchre, jumper, good. Taylor Euchre, 7 in the quarter, 9 for the game. And she leads Oak Grove in scoring here in this JV game. 58-24. Final 15 seconds, fourth quarter. Freeze up top the Leak. Back to Freeze. And she dribbles it off her leg. It was tipped away, actually. Across the timeline comes Glant. She will dribble things out here. And Valley City will win this junior varsity game. Final score, Highlanders at 58 and Oak Grove 24. Final numbers in this one. Molly Welsh finished with 4 for the Grovers. Carolyn DeYoung had 8. Sylvia Brantner with 3. And Taylor Euchre had 9. So their total of 24. 9 in the first quarter, 6 in the second, 2 in the third, and 7 in the fourth. For Valley City, Mariah Freeze leading the way. She was in double figures with 20. Kinsey Glant had 7. Bryn Leak had 8. Katie Coca had 7. Kinley Suffolcool had 8. Ryland Johnson had 4. Sarah Byerly had 4. For their total of 58. 12 in the first quarter, 27 in the second quarter. 16 in the third, and 3 points in the fourth quarter. So the varsity game is going to be starting right on time tonight, 7 o'clock tip. So we'll be back with the varsity basketball. So stay tuned as we'll start our video stream for the varsity game momentarily. You can watch it here on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. Back with that varsity game. Your final score in the JV, it is Valley City 58 and Fargo Grove 24. We're back with our varsity game. This is Highlander girls basketball from the HAC on the Highlander Activity Network.